Hey everybody, I'm Sam Haymart and you're watching Growing Older Gay. You are also watching our very first episode of Kitchen Table, which is sort of a weekly check-in. It's going to be, this is our first week, where we sort of sit down and talk about the kitchen table issues that are going on in my life, your life, the world, and what's going on here at the channel. Just a quick little check-in for us to talk about what's going on at the dinner table. Yeah. So some housekeeping really quick. This is a brand new camera I am literally shooting with for the very first time. So I hope it looks good and it will get better as time goes on. And so I'm still learning how to use it. It's a great camera, the nicest one I've ever had, and an upgrade to 4K from all of the shooting that I've done on my previous YouTube channels, which are out there, right there. You can see them. I've been doing this for a while, but now that I've started a new channel, it was time to upgrade and really sort of do it right. So what we're going to be talking about today are a few things, some housekeeping because this is our first episode, but right out of the gate, I just do want to give a little bit of a shout out to our friends down in the Los Angeles area. I grew up in California and wildfires are sort of a seasonal part of life down there, but these fires going on right now are literally heartbreaking. They are the worst fires. And that's not just my opinion. That's in size and amount of damage that they have ever seen down there. There are a lot of people who are displaced right now, a lot of people who are evacuated right now and really worried and scared about where they're going to be. And people have lost their lives down there. And these fires aren't normal. They're not the ones that we normally see up in the hills that are burning through all of the brush and burning houses down up there. These are moving down in to the flatland suburbs and taking out entire neighborhoods. It's happened already and it continues to happen unabated. So I'm not normally a thoughts and prayers kind of person. That actually kind of bugs me when people go, oh, thoughts and prayers. But the reality is my thoughts are with you out there. And if you are someone who knows someone that you can do something to help, I suggest that you try to find it in your way to do that. I do have a few friends that live down there that are affected by this in our community. And luckily they've got some place to be right now. But just wanted to put that out there that that's going on right this minute as I sit here and record that, and it's on my mind. So getting on to things we're going to talk about today. Now, you might notice I'm dressed in leather. For those of you who don't know me, I am a leather man. It's my tribe. I am part of the leather community. My husband and I both have been part of this community for some time, and we very much enjoy the leather fetish group of people and what we all like to do together. And we enjoy that. That's just part of our life. No apologies. I've already had a few comments on our channel going, why are you dressed up like that? That's silly. Or one person even called it a parody. Honey, this is no parody. This is who I am. If you don't like it, there are so many other channels out there for you to watch. Okay? That's just where I'm at on that. So save yourself the breath of the typing. We're not going to be having any of that. There are other channels. So hopefully you like what you see and you're going to keep watching, or maybe you can be open-minded and trust that maybe somebody dressed like this has something intelligent to say, or maybe not. I guess time will tell. So speaking of leather, MAL is going on this weekend, Mid-Atlantic Leather in Washington, D.C. How about that? A bunch of leather people in Washington, right down the street from the White House, collecting and doing what they do in dark spaces. How about that? Yeah. So I have a little bit of FOMO. I'm not there this year. I'm watching a lot of my friends who are there, people that are competing, people that are just going there for the fun. And geez, I wish I was there. Although some of the pictures I'm seeing, it looks freaking cold. I mean, people out in the snow, it is white like a winter wonderland, and I'm not really into that so much. I get cold, especially in leather. It's not insulative so much. But speaking of leather, and it's really sort of a segue to get to what I really wanted to talk about, is International Mr. Leather, which is in Chicago on Memorial Day weekend. It is the big leather contest of the year. I go every year with my husband. We got married there a couple years ago. I mean, it's part of our lives. It's part of our thing. It's what we like to do. The reason I bring it up is because they just launched their new website, internationalmrleather.com, and tickets are on sale right now. They just went on sale for the event. and the hotel. It's time to book your hotel if you haven't done that already. We did it a long time ago, but it does sell out, and it's the entire hotel, the Congress Plaza Hotel, and it's private for the event. So anything goes, so to speak. You can stay off site, but if you can stay within the bounds of the event, it's really a lot more fun. And so I just wanted to bring that up. And so we're really looking forward to it this year and seeing all of you that are going to be there. And I just can't wait. So another thing I want to talk about is the Meta Zuckerberg fail this week. And so we're not going to be doing a lot of news reporting going on here. You can watch the news, you can watch social media, you can get all of the big stories, and you know what's going on out there. But I did want to bring this up because it is an indication of where things are headed for our community in the coming years. Things are coming at us. They're going to be coming at us. It's going to be a tough couple of years for us to get through for a lot of different reasons. It's going to be coming at us every single day. We've lived through this before. It's nothing new relative to, we've seen this picture before. Now it's a sequel and they're usually worse, right? Well, one of the things happening is the new powers that be in Washington are leaning on a lot of people. That's why you see a lot of these big companies sort of acquiescing and, letting go of their DEI, letting go of their policies. In the case of Meta, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, they are letting go of their policies about fact checking, letting go of their policies around, bullying and, being able to pretty much say whatever you want to people, be disrespectful, name call, be dishonest, intimidate, doing all of those things. There's a lot of people on the other side of the political aisle that feel like they've been silenced for a long time by things like fact checking or, no, that's not true. No, you can't say that, being moderated. They don't like that, and so I don't want to get on a soapbox about that, but that's really sort of where this whole thing is at. Common decency, folks, that's all we want. We don't want to cancel people that don't agree with us necessarily. We want to be treated with respect. And that gets me to, and finishing that up, by the way, look, it's just what we have to deal with. We need to be adults about it. You can use the block button for people that are harassing you online. You can just not have them on your social media. You can make that choice. I do it all the time. It's very liberating, in fact. Sad that we have to compartmentalize, but it is what it is. So that said, I want to talk about the ground rules here at Growing Older Gay. I own this channel. This is going to be a safe space for LGBT allies, people, trans people, anyone that's part of the LGBTQIA plus spectrum, okay? It's a safe space for you. I want it to be safe for my guests when we have guests on here, so they know that when we have a conversation and they're on the channel, that they are not going to be beat on, made fun of, negative things said about them to them through use of the comments. It's just not going to happen. So we moderate 100% of the comments on this channel. And that means that if you post a comment, a question, anything in the comment section down below, it's not going to appear right away. Every single comment is going to be looked at before it goes through and gets published. Now, that doesn't mean that we're going to be censoring people that may have a debate or a question, a very sincere comment that may not agree with what we're saying or doing. That's not what that's about. Disrespect is what it's about. No disrespect will be allowed here. So if you want to comment about what I'm wearing and say, oh, that's stupid or crappy, as long as you don't make it personal, say anything you want. But the minute comments rise to anything that has to do with bullying, name calling, religious bigotry, any of those things, it's just not going to happen. So save your breath. Be a human being. Be an adult. You're welcome to join the conversation, but be kind, be respectful, and be an adult. That's really the main thing. That's all it is. And so part of that gets us to the last thing I want to talk about right now, which is a new series, a 10-part series that is launching here on the channel. The first video is up, and the series is called, I have to look at the title here because it's not rolling off of my tongue yet. Surviving Anti-LGBT Politics is the series. And it's not necessarily getting into politics as much because this is not what this channel is meant to be about. We're meant to be about health, spirituality, lifestyle, travel, fun, all of these things that we deal with growing older. Is it still working? Stuff like that. But we do have a political storm that is coming at us in the next couple of years. And I feel my heart moves me, the Spirit moves me to help you all understand that and to prepare for it. And so we're going to be talking about the realities that we face, how to prepare for them, and all of those things. This first episode is about preparing yourself legally, preparing your relationships, your families legally for what may be coming at us. And I'm talking about things like same-sex marriage challenges, things around adoption, immigration, all of the things that vulnerable people are going to be facing going into this new administration, and just areas that you need to look at and consider and ask yourself, am I buttoned up? Am I battened up? Am my hatches battened down? Am I prepared? Am I solid? Am I ready for what may be coming at me in this way? And so that first episode, you can see that right there. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel right there. And I'm asking you, please do that. We need all the subscribers we can get. We need to get this boat going. So do one or the other or both. Either way, stay tuned.